So, hello everybody, and welcome back. We are finally in week 7 for Online Formula Racing's Formula 1, Season 5, Division 3. We've got two 25% races that are about to take place. The first has racing line and medium traction, the second has absolutely no assist. We've got 9 drivers here today. Figgy's joined us back, and we've also got Illicit Power taking up a permanent spot in D3. So if you guys could just let me know if I've got good enough audio, because I have just set up a whole new microphone and all sorts, so I just want to make sure that's all okay and you can hear me okay. Then we're going to get started. So we're in Austin, Texas, I believe, at the Circuit of the Americas today. A very, 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 very tricky track. It's going to be, well, it's going to be interesting, let's just say that. Sector 1, absolute nightmare. Even starting off in just turn 1, it's so hard. Then you've got the fake Maggots and Beckett's that don't feel anything like it, really. You look forward to Maggots and Beckett's usually, with it, whereas if you go through turns 3, 4 and 5 here, you kind of just want to unplug your router and claim you've got a disconnect. After that, you've got a really tricky right-hander at turn 6 leading into sector 2. And then after that, you've just got to close your eyes and hope for the best. Now, I'm going to ride on board with, let's see, let me just quickly jump down and let's get to first place, which is currently Lex, and then we'll see how he gets on into turn 1. I'm going to turn on the telemetry now, and yeah, let's see how he does. So he's into turn 1. He's still in first place right now. We've got a lot of position changes going on between second and third. Smalley's currently in P2, which is really nice to see as well. Let's ride on board with Smalley and see how he's getting on. So he's going through the S's right now. He's just going to swing it around the right-hand side here. This is turn 6. This is the start of sector 2. You can see the sector 1 time there, 25.134. They've only got a one-shot poly, so they really only have exactly one chance to get this right. He's currently leading. He's had a lot of practice. Vilsek has been giving tutorials to Smalley this week, actually, in the form of video tutorials, and you can see that's helped him out a lot. He's currently up in first place. Where's Figgy? He's neck and neck with Figgy at the moment, though. We're just coming down this back straight now, and after the left-hander at the bottom, that's going to be the end of sector 2, so let's see if Smalley's going to make it okay through turn 12 here. This is where we saw that infamous moment between Maximus and Lika as they were battling on the last lap in F1 IR Season 1. Smalley's got through okay, but Figgy's actually jumped him. Now they've switched possessions again, and it's back to Smalley, but he's got a little bit deeper to the corner. He hasn't invalidated, though. He's now making his way through turn 14. Hardest corner of the track, possibly turn 15. Keep it wide, swing it in, and he's in second place currently. He's hesitant on the throttle. It looks like Figgy is going to take this one home if he doesn't invalidate it, if he can get to the end here. So he's full throttle all the way through those right-handers there, through 16, 17, and 18. Blind turn 19. You don't know where it is. You just got to hope for the best and brake. Turn in, and he's done the final corner right as well. Figgy on his debut is going to take P1. Smalley's been DSQ'd, I think, and Lex is taking P2 in his neighbouring country there. Harley's going to take P3. This could be the first time we see Harley take a race win here as well. Hazy's going to get P4, very nice to see. And Illicit is going to take P5 with 4 DNS. Wow, I told you, this track is terrible. So there we have it, 4 DSQs. Smalley was on for a P2, and he must have put it wide somewhere, and he's finished down in P8. But from top to bottom, it's Figgy. He's joined us back. It's Lex, Harley, Hazy, and Illicit making out the top 5, followed by Stig, Donava, Smalley, and Bondovine, all getting disqualified, probably for track limits. But look at that gap. I think Figgy's going to definitely run away with this one. We might have to see him promoted up to D2 again, provided he's... well, come back cleaner, I suppose. We've got 8 seconds all the way to Harley. So, look, Figgy got a 1:33.8. Harley's got a 1:42.5. And then a 1:43.7 for Hazy. And then Illicit 12 seconds down the road with a 1:46.4. We've got 14 laps. I wonder how this is going to turn out. So, thanks Muber, Vilsek, and Smalley for tuning in. Smalley, I hope you're racing and not commenting on YouTube right now. And as we wait for the race to start, I'm just going to go to a quick commercial break. Thanks, that was a commercial sponsored by Be Right Back. We have got 20 seconds until the race start now. Now, one thing I do want to let you guys know is that I'm going to be trying out a replay function here in Streamlabs today. No idea how it's going to go. Let's just hope it goes well. I don't even think I've actually tested it yet either. I think I've got a 20-second buffer, so let's hope it turns out okay. But when something interesting does happen, I will attempt to save the replay and replay it back to you. So let's watch for this race start. 14 laps around Circuit of the Americas. It is Nick Figge on the right-hand side of the grid, Lex in P2 on the left-hand side of the grid. Here we go. So that's all lights out, and we are away now. Lex actually got a pretty decent start there. We've got someone getting overtaken already. Donava has jumped down to the last place. Lex is trying to claim the racing line. Someone's against the wall. It's Hazy, and Lex is trying to claim the apex. He's come into contact with one of the Renaults, I believe, and they've gone wide. Lex is now going to race ahead a few seconds down the road. We've got free ride going through turn 3, and that's another spin. We've got another spin. It's Figge. Figge is off the road, and Bondivine has retired. Bondivine's wheel has come off as Smalley, so he's collided with Smalley and got a 5-second penalty for Smalley, whereas Bondivine has lost a wheel and he is out in turn 2. Wow. Wow, wow. Now, let's save the replay now. We've got a virtual safety car. Let's see if it's going to work. So, down the road, let's have a look. Right going through turn 3. And that's another spin. We've got another spin. It's Figge. Figge is off the road and Bondivine has retired. Bondivine's wheel has come off as Smalley, so he's collided with Smalley. There you go. Got a replay work. So let's get back to the race now. As we're seeing the virtual safety car still out on track. Let's bring up the telemetry. There we go. And virtual safety car is in. Lex is leading by 1.1 second. Harley is bumped his way up into P2 now. He's gained a position 2, and he's going to be hunting Lex down now to try and claim that first place. So it's Lex 1.5 seconds. He's actually pulled away a little bit. We've got Stig stalking the back of Harley right now as we see them get through this tricky left-hander at turn 15 there. They've both got through it okay, and now they're going through the right-handers. Harley's losing speed here. Oh, we're going to see a move from Stig around the outside. What's happened to Lex? I don't know. He's gone off. Oh, and there's contact. There is contact. Stig's gone wide now. Harley's gone wide too. A lot going on here, and now Smalley's going to look to take advantage of this. He's going to ease off, though. We know Smalley's not one to make a dive bomb where there isn't one necessary, but Lex is all the way down in P6 now. Yikes. The replay audio. Okay, I think I know how to do that. So next time I show a replay, I will fix that. But here we go. We're riding on board with Harley now, who has been overtaken by Smalley. So Smalley is running up in P2. Vilsec, you've clearly helped Smalley out a lot here, because look at him go. He's picked up a penalty. Fair enough. Lap 2. He needs to be careful there, but he's absolutely flying through this first sector. He's looking really, really solid. Can he catch up to Stig, though? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see, though. Now, let's jump down to the Donava, because he is trailing Harley right now. He's just 8/10, so he's going to get DRS the next lap. This is where the DRS zone is. There's only 2 zones, one on the main straight, one on this back straight here. That's an interesting camera view. How close is he? He's dropped down 3/10, so he's 1.1 seconds behind now. Stig's 2 seconds ahead, so Smalley is actually losing a little bit of time to him here. He's just gained a 10th, Smalley has though, so he could be on for a comeback here, but it's a bit too early to say. We're only a 7th of the way through at the moment, so yeah, let's just be patient and see what happens here. These two are the closest on track, so we'll stick with them for now as we see another lock-up from Harley. He's really struggling to make it through that turn 15 there. It is one of the hardest corners on the track, possibly one of the hardest corners on the circuit too. It is very, very difficult to get right. He's caught up 0.6 of a second now. Oh, look at Harley go extremely wide there, and he's picked up a 3-second time penalty, so that's given Donava a provisional podium here. Wow, a lot going on just in the first 2 laps. Now, here we go. He's not got DRS yet. It will be enabled. There you go, DRS enabled. He's going to get it on the next straight. Never mind, he's already got the overtake done. So let's ride on board with Harley and see if he's going to try and fight back. He is lifting. He is going to lift as he goes into the S's here to make sure he does not collide with Donava here. Oof. And he's crashed into the wall. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, let's go back up then. And we've got Lex now in P4, and we've got quite a few big gaps between everyone right now. I don't think a lot of people have practiced for this race, apart from those guys up ahead. The game audio is a little high, roger that. I'll turn that down a bit. Thank you. going to jump back up to Smalley just to see how he's getting on. He's 2.5 seconds. He was lost another 0.7 of a second to Stig ahead of him. It could have been the mic audio. You're really messing with me here. Let me turn them both up to the same, and let's hope that helps. So, lap 3 of 14, 11 to go. 12 including this one, or is it 11 including this one? I don't know. Going to go up to Stig, race leader at the moment, to see how he's getting on. It looks like he's going pretty slowly. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble getting through that final sector there. Oh, there was a virtual safety car. Oh no. Oh no. I think because Harley's left, I think that's caused this virtual safety car bug. Maybe that's why Stig was going so slowly. And of course, it doesn't show up on my screen. So you're probably going to see it another 5 times actually. Now, Illicit Power's going to get blue flagged here. He needs to get out of the way, which he does. Stig's got those S's sorted as well. Looks like he's been practicing, which is nice. Now, are we going to see another VSC? If you start to see him go really slowly, it could be because there's another glitched VSC. Although it might be towards the end of the track. We'll have to wait and see about that one. So for all of you guys that are watching as well, as the gaps are quite big, a little bit of a nice announcement is that OFR is opening up a PC league, its very first PC league within the next few weeks, and it's going to be ACC, Assetto Corsa Competition, or however you say it. It's Siri's just activated for some reason. Yeah, it's still in the works. We're still in the design phase at the moment to know how we're going to set it up. We're doing a few practice races though, so if you do want to join in and if you want to get involved in the upcoming league and bring some expertise over, you're more than welcome to join our Discord server where we're currently planning everything out. But it's looking like it's going to be just an initial test season, like a short season to round off the end of the normal F1 and GTS calendars. So maybe it will only be 4 or 5 weeks worth of racing, and it's going to be something like 30-minute practice, 15-minute quali, followed by a race of about 45 minutes to an hour. I think we've got about 12 people who are interested at the moment, but we kind of want to get that up to at least 20. So if you know anyone that wants to join the league, it'll be fully integrated with all of the OFR services, so it will be available on the website, it will be available to look at the results and your stats in the app. It'll be fully integrated with our Discord bot called Gwendolyn. It's going to be absolutely amazing, so yeah, join us and get involved. It's going to be a really interesting chapter for OFR. So let's jump to the back of the pack now and see how these guys at the back are getting on. It still looks like these guys are learning the S's. If they're using the racing line right now, it's going to be even harder for the next race when the racing line is actually turned off. And there you go, look, they're slowing down again. So I think there is this virtual safety car bug. Now, it lasts for, I think, 5 laps. After that, it comes back in. And you can see them getting back up to speed now, too. Lexus picks up another penalty for multiple warnings, and I think that's the safety car bug. I think it might be. Now Figgy's in the pits. He's coming in for possibly his only stop. Has he already pitted, or is he turning it? No, he's turning in now. So he's on the mediums, and I take it he's going to probably go onto the softs now. There we go. Fresh pair of soft boots have gone on the car, and he's replaced his wing as well. So that's going to put him all the way down in second to last place at the minute. 6 out of 7 because we've got 2 DNFers. And Illicit's just coming around the final corner now, so he's going to hold on to that for now. But is he going to get jumped by a? Well, of course, yeah. I think he's right at the back right now, so he's actually been. Oh, who's that? Is that Denava? Denava spun. Oof, no, spin it round. Wow, he's still in P3 though. You can see the gaps that these guys have. I mean, Denava P3 spun, and he's still in P3. This is amazing. Let's see how he gets on through the S's though. He's not looking bad. He's got through them okay. That's turn 6 right there. Now, I'm not sure if there's another VSC that we can't see because he was going quite slowly through that first sector. I think he's okay for now. It might have been cleared, thankfully. And away he goes. So, yeah, the gaps are quite large. Sorry about the commentary if it seems a bit boring right now, but I'm not really sure what to look at because everyone seems to be going at a nice steady pace around the track right now. I think they're still learning it as well. Let's see how Lex is getting on in P4 in that Ferrari at the moment. He's looking alright, looking strong and stable. Doesn't look like he's got any damage on his wing from that first lap incident into turn 1 where he had contact with a few drivers there. But I'm sure he's going to be loving this at the moment. He's going to be picking up 12 points if he can hold on to this P4. He does have a few penalties. Let's just quickly see how many he actually has. Only 3 seconds worth, so not that much. Smalley's actually got a 5-second penalty. Now he has essentially a 10-second buffer on Donava behind him. And he's looking like he's lapping a little bit quicker than Donava at the moment too. So I think Smalley's going to be on track for a nice P2. It's going to be his highest finish of the season so far in P3 actually. So he's going to be extremely happy with that. Now we've got Illicit spinning, I think. Oh, he needs to be careful here because Lex is going to be coming around the corner. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close. Now, let me quickly save that replay and then just play it back, and I'll try my best to turn down. He's going to be on track for a nice P2. It's going to be his... There we go. Replay's been turned down now. So here comes Lex coming around. He's coming around the corner, and watch how close Lex gets to the front of his car here. Oof, that was so close. Almost took off his front wing. But there you have it. Vilsec, let me know if that audio was better with the replay. I hope you couldn't hear me there. Well, hear me in the replay, that is. But anyway, back to the race. So, Lex has actually caught Donava here. He's 2 seconds behind at the minute, so he could see a battle. He's 1.6, he's 1.5, he's 1.4. He's gaining on Donava. Now, what's happened to Donava here? Let's quickly see if we can see any damage on his car. Has he spun again? It's quite possible that he has. Oh, he's got damage. He's got front wing damage. Now, remember these two came into a little bit of a scuffle in Super Formula this week. Let's hope they don't do it again here in F1. It's looking okay, and Lex is now moved up to P3. So, looking at a podium for Lex at the minute, and Danny is definitely going to have to pit to change that wing. But look at that. It's his left side of his wing as well. So, as he's going to come through these really quick right-handers through turns 16, 17, and 18, he's going to be struggling a lot here, and that's going to cost him a lot of time, especially through those high-speed corners. So, he definitely needs to pit. Smalley's 8.8 seconds off the lead at the minute, but he's going to be 13 with that 5-second penalty that he has. But let's just quickly check the pit stops to see how many guys have stopped. Only 3 so far, so Figgy's made 3 stops already. That's interesting. Illicit's made 1. Danny is now diving into the pits. I reckon he is going to go for that wing change there. And the top 4, including Danny, had yet to pit. So he's probably going to put on a pair of mediums. It goes 6 laps to the end. Here he comes, and he's going to change his wing too. That's it. The front nose cone is off. Here comes the new wing. And that looks like mediums now. I think that's Illicit behind him who's coming into the pits right now. He's going to get out ahead of him. So he's not going to lose any time there. And Illicit is going to be diving into his pit box if he hasn't already. There we go. Is he serving a penalty? Looks like he was. So, wheels down, and he's pulled away as well. So, he's still going to be getting a solid, what is he getting, 6 points for this race, so he's going to be happy with that. And I know there's only 7 people who are currently racing, but oh, he's crossed the white line and picked up a penalty. So easy to do because you kind of do want to chuck your car to the right-hand side as quick as you possibly can when you get out of that pits to make sure you can get a wide entry into the corner. But if you do it too soon, you're going to cross the pit lane. White line, and you're going to get a penalty. So he's got another 5-second penalty there, unfortunately. Now, let's quickly see who else is in the pits right now. It's Smalley's in, so Smalley's putting on a fresh pair of mediums. He's serving his 5-second penalty now as well. Lex is just coming through turn 16 now, so he's got Lex completely covered. He's pulling out of his pit box already. There he goes, and he's served his penalty now as well. So that 5 seconds has been served. You can see that 8 seconds has jumped to 13. So that's the now exact gap between Stig and Smalley. So Smalley is looking for a nice P2 here. So let's see how he gets on these coldish medium tyres through the S's. So you might hear him lifting a little bit there. He's lifting on the right hander and he's slowing down a little bit on the left. I don't think he'd normally brake there, but I think he did brake slightly. He's turned it. I think he's just trying to generate the heat, get the heat into the tyres so he can start pushing again. You can see he's struggling a little bit there. He's kind of oversteering, but not losing the rear. I think he's just being a bit cautious on these colder tyres right now. Let's quickly switch back to the penalties just so we can see how much these guys have. or the interval change, sorry. Lex has dropped down 1, Figgy's dropped down 5. And there you go, there's all the tyres. Figgy's on those 2-lap-old softs, but he has pitted 3 times already, so he doesn't necessarily need to stop again. 16 seconds now, so Stig's pulled out 3 seconds from Smalley. That must have been that kind of slow entry into turn 8 that he had. He must have lost so much time there that it kind of ruined his momentum up to sector 2, and yeah, he lost a bit of time there. So we've got Alyssa overtaking a spun car. Is that Figgy? Oh, and he's reset to track. That's a rather naughty of Figgy there on lap 10. But I suppose he just wants to get going again. And we've got... Who's that behind him, actually? It looks like it's the Renault of Stig. It's the race leader coming up behind him. Figgy's picked up another 3-second time penalty. And yeah, Stig is catching them both, so he's going to have some blue flags he needs to overtake. Back markers, sorry, that he needs to overtake soon. Now, gaps are again looking pretty big. Let's see how Hazy's getting on. So he's riding in the Haas. Vilsec is advocating for a season ban for Figgy. First race back, season ban. Classic Figgy. Oh, and look at Hazy getting a little bit wide there. But I'm really happy with Hazy's determination. You see it in GTS, you see it in Formula 1. He never gives up. No matter how many times he spins, he's always learning, he's always pushing. And he is getting better and faster each week. I mean, if you were to take the very first race of the season and compare it to how he is now, you'd see the massive improvement that he has. He's doing such a fantastic job. Keep it up. Keep it up. So Alyssa's been lapped now by the race leader. I think Smalley, who's in the Red Bull, might be coming up to them soon as well. He's about 4 corners behind Smalley is at the minute. You can see him just going through the right-handers there on the track map as Alyssa comes through the final corner. So Smalley is going to be catching him pretty soon, but Smalley is really looking like he's going to secure a podium here. It's going to be his highest points finish of the season as well, which is really, really nice to see. Oh, as Stig picks up a 3-second time penalty. So it's only Smalley and Denava at the minute who don't have penalties. Hello, Castle. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here. I don't know if you saw, Castle, but if someone is trying to restart the ACC League in PS4 as well, there's currently a suggestion in the suggestion box for it, as Danny picks up a penalty. So yeah, make sure you tick that one, and we can start the discussion shortly. A little bit of a lock up there from Hazy. Now where's Stig? Let's watch Stig do some overtakes here. So he's just coming up to the back of Hazy right now. Hazy's going to be getting blue flags pretty soon. Can't see any on that black flag board. Let's have a look at Hazy's steering wheel. No blue flags yet. Surely he should be getting them now. There we go, he's got past. 19-second gap Stig has. Amazing drive at the moment. Ooh, we got Hazy spun. Oh, he has, he's gone off. He's back though. I don't think he's lost any wing or anything. I can't get a good angle on his car. No, his wing's completely fine. No damage there whatsoever. And there's only 3 laps left, including this one for these drivers. So Smalley's just come across the line as well to start his 3rd to last lap. Still no penalty for Smalley. He's the only one without a penalty right now. Really impressed by Smalley's racing this week. I really am. He's doing a fantastic job at the moment. Now, I know he's in Gwen's boys. I'm not trying to be biased or favour anyone, guys. I'll do my best to keep switching. Let's see how Danny's getting on. We've not seen him in a while. He's a little bit wide there. He has got a penalty. He made sure he didn't just quickly come back to the track there to gain any time, so he's avoided another penalty there. Here he comes down the main straight, and he's going to be starting his third to last lap now as well. Let's ride on board with him actually and see how he gets on. So he's coming into turn 1 now, brakes just about 70 metres I reckon that was, takes a little bit of the curb on the inside. You don't want to take too much there because it kind of gives you a little bit of air and it jumps you over the corner, and then you get horrible traction once your wheels have hit the ground again. He's coming through the S's now, through 3, 4, 5, and here he goes through 6. He's looking solid through there actually. You can see he's not lifting as much as Smalley did, but he is on those more heated up medium tyres, so that might be why. Dropping down to 3rd gear here as he comes through this tricky part through 8 and 9. Probably the hardest part in sector 2. He's got through it okay. Look for that 100 metre board, you want to brake right after that. He's turned in, and he's taken a lot of curve there. He almost hit the corner pole there, but he managed to avoid it. That would have been hazardous. You don't want that stuck in your front wing. So here he comes, no DRS because he's not within a second of the car ahead of him. He's sticking to the right hand side here, and let's see where he brakes as he's coming in to turn 12. About 70 metres there, I would say. Doesn't take any of the curve. There's an early upshift, but I think he's lost a little bit of time there as the engine bonked down. Locked up that front right as he's coming through the right-hander at turn 13. Through 14 he goes, and this is the hardest part of the track. No lock-up though. He's looking all right. He could have gone a little bit wider, turned it in a bit earlier, but he's opted to get a little bit later on the throttle. Let's see how that affects his entry into these really fast right-handers. Not so much at all. He's full throttle pretty much the whole way through there. And where's his braking point? It's at the black board on the right there. He's got through okay. He's got through okay there. This is going to be a nice lap from him. So he's on a 1:34 at the minute. What's it going to be as he crosses the line? He's looking at a 1:37. So that's only 2 tenths down on these 4-lap old medium tyres. That's not too bad. Not too bad as we see Stig enter his 13th lap. So Stig's looking alright. You can see he's absolutely full throttle through these right-handers as well. A little bit of an early upshift there into 7th to make sure he can lose that traction on the rear as he was flying through there. And Smalley's still the only driver without a penalty currently. And that's it, lap 14. Stig has led almost every lap this race. We know we had Lex ahead at the beginning as he had an absolutely amazing start from the line. One of the best we've seen in this division actually. He went right up the inside, and then he actually moved to the outside to claim that racing and into corner 1. It was absolutely phenomenal. But here comes Stig as he battles his way through the S's. He is flying through there actually. You can see he's got that gear change absolutely nailed. He's using a lot of engine braking there as you see him turn into the right-hander atop the hill at turn 8. Through 9 he goes, early on that throttle as well, and he's nice and stable. Very, very nice to see. So here he comes as he's turning in to turn 11. Obviously he's not going to get DRS, but I think he's trying to push here for the fastest lap. So let's see who's currently got it. Fastest lap is held by Stig at the minute. It's a 1:36.415. So it looks like it is going to be him. No one's pitted for some fresh softs though, so this is the last chance for them to do it, I suppose. The person on the best tyres is going to be Illicit or Smalley. So it's going to be Smalley. I think he's the only one that could possibly take this. A little bit of a lock up there. And Smalley still has no penalties whatsoever. The Stig has pulled away 24.4 seconds from that one. He actually dropped down 3 years there. Not seen anyone do that. And he's going to come across the line now and finish in P1. Picking up a nice... he's only 1/10 off his fastest time, but that was a nice 26 points for him there. So now let's watch Smalley as he's making his way through Sector 3. Right-handers at 15, 16, 17 and 18. He drops down 3 as well. Interesting. But Smalley is going to come across the line in P2 here, and I'm sure he's going to be absolutely screaming in his party. His best finish of the season. Smalley takes P2 and picks up 18 points for Red Bull. So next up, it's going to be Lex, who's 43 seconds behind the race leader at the minute, but he's going to pick up a nice and healthy 15 points for Ferrari as well. I'm sure he is also going to be very, very happy with that result there. Good job, Lex. Fantastic job. So he's just coming through the final corner now. Lex in P3 is going to be picking up 15 points for Ferrari. Well done. Next up is going to be Denava in the Racing Point here. He's just coming through the final, was coming up to the final corner here. He's gone a little bit wide there. He's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, but he's got a big enough gap behind him, 38 seconds in fact, to make sure he holds on to that P4, and he picks up 12 points for Racing Point there. Good job. Next up is going to be the returner, Figgy, on his debut. Oh, he's not going to have time to finish the race actually, so he's going to be finishing all the way in P5 and picking up 10 points on his return, so good job there, Figgy. Smalley's got driver of the day as well. Look at him go. Well done there, Smalley. And that's race 1 done, guys. You can see Stig, Lex and Smalley there on the podium. Very good job, boys. Very, very good job. So there's the standings. Everyone with a penalty apart from Smalley. It's Stig, Smalley, Lax, Denava, Figgy, Hazy, Illicit, Harley and Bondovan. Right guys, so I'm just going to quickly go back to the loading screen and I'll see you for race 2 in about 5 minutes time. So, guys, welcome back. Starting the second race now, another 25% race with a one-shot quali beforehand. No assist this time though. So again, I'm not sure how many people are actually still using assist in the first race, but I don't think it's that many. However, they might have turned it on for this track because this track is horrendous. So here we go. Let's see how they get on for the one-shot quali with absolutely zero assists, not even the racing line. So this is just how we have it in the Division 2 and Division 1, which races on Saturday starting at 5 PM UTC. Just waiting for the last three to ready up, and then we should be good. So here we go. I'm going to quickly try and make my way up to the first place, Lex again, just to see who switches. He's swerving a little bit left and right though. I'm not sure what's going on there. He's going to be losing a few thousandths of a second if he does that. He's all the way down in third already, and Smalley is currently taking P1. But Danava, it's Danny! It's Danny! Danny is in P1 at the minute, so let's stick with Danny and see how he's doing then. So he's made his way in. Oh, he's going into the S's now, so that's 3, that's 4, that's 5. There's a long right-hander at turn 6 now. He is absolutely flying. He's pushing the car to its limits right now. You can see he's just kind of trail throttling all the way through that series there. I've not seen him actually completely lift the throttle until there, and he's still holding on to P1 at the minute with Lex currently in P2. So here he goes into the sharp left-hander at turn 11. Oh, he's a little bit twitchy on that throttle there. I think he realised he broke a little bit too early. Tried to lift, but then went a little bit deep. But he's managed to get it back. Where's Lex in all of this? He's not too far behind. He's not too far behind. We're going to have to see how close it is as he crosses the Sector 2 line after turn 12 here. So let's have a look. Danny's Sector 2 time is looking like it's a 1:03.7. Lex is... Oh, we didn't see it, unfortunately. That's a shame. But it is still Danny in first place. Sorry, that wasn't his Sector 2 time, that was his accumulated time from 1 and 2. But he's still holding on to first place though. So he's looking like Danny's going to get another pole position here. I think this might be his second of the season. Someone's going to have to correct me if I'm wrong, but he's flying. Let's hope he gets these last 2 corners nailed. He doesn't want to run wide here because that's where you invalidate. We might see a few DSQs here as they all come through. He's still holding on to it. Stiggs moves up to P2 now. It's going to be Danny taking pole position at Circuit of the Americas. There, Stig takes P2. Lex claims P3. Figgy gets P4 and Hazy gets P5 with Illicit in P6 and Bondavine and Smalley, who finished P2 last race, finishing 7th and 8th. Respectively. Wow, what a quali, and Danava takes it by a second, 1.3 seconds in fact. Absolutely flying. So we're just waiting for the race to start now. Yeah, Smalley's saying 1 shot. Yeah, you only get 1 shot to do a quali lap. If you invalidate, that's it. You start from the back of the grid, and unfortunately, that has caught Smalley out. So just to remind you guys, I know we mentioned it at the first part of the stream, OFR is starting its very first PC league in the next few weeks, racing on Assetto Corsa Competition. It's going to be a new endeavour for us. We're going to be completely new. We're looking for as many drivers as we can. I think we have around 12 at the minute, looking to get at least 20. If you know anyone that wants to join in and take part in OFR's next adventure, then make sure you invite them to our Discord server. You can go to our website to see to get a link to that Discord server. But it's going to be a normal league. It's going to be fully integrated with the website, with the app. We're going to have streams of all the races and so on once it kicks off. So yeah, join us if you want to participate in a new ACC league. Now, we're starting the session in 15 seconds time. It is going to be Denava on pole position on the right-hand side of the grid. We did see pole position last time get a pretty, not terrible start, but not as good as P2 on the left-hand side of the grid, on the dirty part of the track. So, you know, Danny needs to be careful, and he needs to make sure he has the middle of the track as he's going into turn 1. But there you go, countdown's done, and we are going to start the race here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are away. So Danny again, he didn't get a good start, and look at that, Stig's already moved up into P1. Now let's see where Danny is. He's trying to hold off Lex there, who's in P3. Stig gets a horrible entry into turn 1. Is he going to be able to hold on to that? We've got a little bit of contact there. Danny forcing Lex wide. Lex getting sandwiched. Oh no! Danny's spun. He's around. Danny is around. He's going to have to kick that back and fight back. He's not. The pack hasn't got too far ahead, so he will be able to fight back. But it's currently Stig in P1 and Figgy in P2 currently. Lex almost got swallowed by Danny there, I think, on the outside at turn 1. But that has allowed Lex to kind of hold on to P3 for now. Let's just quickly turn on the telemetry so we can see. Yeah, Lex has held on to P3. Bondivine's moved up. Oh, look at that. Figgy's gone really, really wide there. Through turn 11. Bondivine's moved up 3. Smalley's moved up 3 as well. Hazy's dropped down 1. Illicit's dropped down 1. And Denava has dropped down 7 places. Look at that. He can already see P7, so he knows they're not too far away. So he's got a bit of a tricky race ahead of him, but he can definitely do it. Now let's go back up to the lead and look at this. Lex and Bondivine almost hitting each other there. Smalley's looking to make a move down the inside. Smalley's got him. Smalley's in P4 now. Nice move from Smalley there. Now Bondivine's going to fight back as he's coming through. The left-handers here. Smalley with the switchback. No, he cannot. Bondivine's gone deep there. So is Smalley. Bondivine's in the wall. He's against the wall. And Smalley's got oversteer as well. What on earth is happening here? Definitely going to save that replay and watch that back shortly. Wow, there was a lot going on there. But we've got a yellow flag in Sector 3 now as we see Illicit around. Oh, he's moving again. He is moving again as Stig sets the fastest lap. We've got Smalley really close to the back of Bondivine right now as well. So I am going to quickly just switch to the replay just to see what happened there. So here you can see it. We've got a nice rear view of Lex's camera right now. So Bondivine and Smalley are side by side. Bondivine goes into down the inside, and he just goes deep into the corner. Smalley loses it off the track. It's all that rubber, marbles and dirt on the side of the track, and he just loses the rear there. Got his foot down a bit too early and a bit too heavy. Well, there you go. Back to the race now. Yeah, it's looking okay. So the gaps aren't as big as they were this time round. Last race this time around. We've got Bondivine and Hazy pretty close. We've got yellow in Sector 2. It's Illicit again. Illicit's DNF'd. He's DNF'd. He's retired from the second. Are we going to see a safety car? We are! It's a full caution safety car. Full caution safety car. We're not going to be able to see Illicit's car, but it looks like he's come off at turn 7. That's that left-hander after the S's. Yep, there's some serious black magic going on there. Yeah, we've introduced a new replay function in Streamlabs. It's been there all along, but the first time I tried to do it many moons ago, I didn't know what I was doing and I just forgot about it. And it took me about 20 seconds to set up, and I didn't realise it was so easy this time around. So yeah, we're going to be having replays from now on. So that's going to bring a bit of excitement into it, I suppose. Safety car is out. Oh, and look at this. Why aren't these people taking advantage of the pits? Oh, a few of them are. Who stayed out? Is that Lex? Oh, it's Bondivine. Bondivine stayed out. How many stops have these guys done already? I assume not. No. Interesting. So Lex and Bondivine have stayed out. Lex, don't overtake the safety car. Don't overtake the safety car. Oof. Oh no, that's a shame. Bondivine's going to have to let him past. Oh, Lex has got a penalty now. Did Lex realise he was in P1? I'm not sure, but he's got a penalty. how much of a penalty is that? It's 3 seconds out, probably just for going wide. Oof, that's unfortunate. And the guys that have stopped, 5 of them have stopped and 2 haven't. I'm really, really surprised that the top 2 didn't stop there. The packs, almost all of the packs caught up now, so if they were to dive into the pits now, well, they're going to lose out a lot, so they've just lost a free pit stop. What is going on here? So you can see these guys swerving left and right, to try and get some energy into their tyres, generate some heat in there, make sure they're up to temperature when they restart. But I think it's going to be, I mean, look, the entire pack's caught up now, but I think the default safety car rule is to stay out for at least 3 laps, unless it's at the end of the race, and it's not. So I think we might see the safety car out for another 2 laps possibly. Surely not. Surely it should just come in now. So sector 3 is going to be now. So, oh yeah, they would have already got the notification if it was coming in, and it hasn't given it. So it looks like it is going to stay out for another lap. Yikes. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a new home for this OFR logo. Maybe it looks better there. And there you go, Bondevine's in now. So he's done the right thing by pitting under the safety car, because now he is going to be able to catch up to the back of the pack. If he waited for the safety car to come in and pits, when he comes out of the pits, he'll be around 20 seconds behind. So he has done the right thing, but look how much it's cost him. So he's out of the pits now, and look, he's only got 2 corners to catch up to. So Lex is going to be the one who's going to suffer here. So if there is another safety car, that could really help Lex out, but he really should have pitted there. So, just to let you guys know what's going on for the rest of the week as well. We've got the D3 Gts Race tomorrow, which is going to be around the Red Bull Ring in those, no setup, same car series, BMW M3. It's going to be a really exciting race. Everyone pretty much knows Red Bull like the back of their hand, so yeah, it's going to be a great race to watch, to spectate, and to race in too. After that, we actually got the Super Formula this week as well on Thursday. And let me just quickly see where we're racing. It's going to be Monza. So we've got a nice set of F1 tracks coming up. Super Formula at Monza is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be 23 laps around there. And it's so fun in those Super Formula cars as well. On the weekend, we've got D1 and D2, safety car in this lap. We've got D1 and D2 in Formula 1 racing around the Circuit of the Americas. And we've also got D1 and D2 in GTS on Sunday racing around Red Bull as well. So a really interesting week. Now, we've got a special event going on Thursday night at 9 PM UTC. We're going to have another practice ACC race on PC. We're going to be racing around... the Hungaro Ring in Group 3 cars. It's going to be 15-minute quali, 10-minute quali and a 30-minute race. So it is just another practice race. That's why it's not too long, and it's a little bit late at night as well. But yeah, do join us if you want to participate or spectate, or let us know how we can improve the series and so on. Just to point out as well, Mix is going to be his last race in GTS. So sorry, we need to get back to the race. It's a safety car restart. It is back in now. Lex has actually got away pretty well. Stig is right behind him, 3 tenths behind, actually 4 tenths now. Lex is pulling away. Let's hope he has a decent turn 1 and he can pull away a little bit so he doesn't lose out to when he has to pit a bit later on. Now Nick Figgy's already made a move on Stig here, but Stig is fighting back now. It's going to be side by side. No, it's not. Stig's claimed the apex at least into turn 2, and he's going to be leading as he goes through, but Figgy's looking down the inside now. This is is not a place to do it. Figgy's got him, though. Figgy has got him. I think Stig yielded slightly there. That was very, very brave from both of those drivers, and Figgy is currently out ahead in P2 now, and he's closed down Lex as well. I think Lex might have made a bit of a mistake. Oh, you're saying the stream has stopped. Sorry about that. Just give me a second. I'll try and fix it. Let's hope you can see that again now. Yeah, we have had a lot of trouble with this capture card that I've got at the moment. It doesn't seem to be, well, it seems to freeze after around 45 minutes each time. Not sure what to do. But there we go. Let's hope it's back now. It's a radio show, yeah. We did do a radio show once. We had a podcast, one or two of them. So let's get back to the race then. It's still Lex out ahead. Figgy actually did a really nice overtake. I should have saved the replay. What was I thinking? I didn't. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's a big battle between the top few right now. But let's not forget, Lex still does have to pit as Figgy gets snappy coming out of turn 14 there. He needs to be careful. Oh, that was turn 15, I beg your pardon. But here we go. Hazy's picked up 3-second time penalty there. Figgy struggling to get through turn 19. They're coming up to turn 20 now, the final corner. And Lex is still leading, but when is he going to pit? That's the question that's on everyone's mind right now. No DRS, got to wait another lap, I think, for that. It hasn't been enabled. I haven't seen the notification yet. Ooh, a little bit of a corner cut from Stig there. A little bit of a corner cut. But he hasn't picked up a penalty for it as of yet. He might have got a warning. We've got the yellow flag in sector 1. Here is, oh, we've got two cars. Is that Smalley and Hazy? I think Smalley might have got caught up with Hazy there. It's possible. Hazy's, has he got any wing damage? His left end plate's alright, his right end plate I can see as well. No wing damage, he might have just spun. Thanks for these big runoffs and walls really far away from the track. Good job there, Circuit in the Americas. One thing you did do right. Now, Nick Figgy and Stig are still battling within a second of each other at the minute. Lex is doing a really, really decent job holding these two off, but I'm just so sad that he's going to have to pit soon. He's gone a little bit wide there. He has still got that penalty, let's not forget. DRS is still not enabled to. Figgy's not going to be able to benefit from that at the moment. And he's got a Stig he's 1.1 seconds behind now, so Nick Figgy is closer to Lex than Stig is to Figgy. So Figgy's got some breathing room at the minute, but he's looking big and move down the inside of Lex. No, he's not. He's had to, oh, he is, he's going down. Oh, that was a little bit cheeky, but he kept it clean. He kept it clean, and Lex is still holding on to the lead there. There's contact between these two now. Oh, this is going to come to blows. These two need to keep it careful. There's more contact there. They need to be careful. They need to slow it down. Regain focus and, yeah, get back to clean racing as Figgy's looking snappy again out of that left-hander there at turn 15. It's not his favourite corner. We've got another yellow in sector 2. That's Hazy. Hazy spun. Figgy's gone straight on. Oh no! Figgy has outbroke himself, and this is where Stig is going to fight back. Is he going to be able to get him? He's looking down the inside. Figgy's left enough space, but Stig's not able to capitalise it on the moment. Oh, I can't speak English at the moment. Sorry, guys. Too many words are coming out of my mouth at once. But the side-by-siders, they're going in. Let's ride on the spectator cam here. Is he going to be able to get him? Stig down the inside. He's got the line. He's definitely got the line. Has he got the braking power? No, he does not. Figgy with the switchback there, reclaiming P2. And all the while, Lex is pulling away. 2.1 seconds, but he's got at least a 15-second stop to do. That's going to put him all the way down to 6th place at the moment. Yikes. Dinava's just picked up another 3-second time penalty. Dinava is fresh on the wheel, let's not forget that. So we know how quick he was on controller. He was one of our, most improved drivers of the season. I think quite a few people in the stream said that. He has switched the wheel, but look at this, he's still lapping quite consistently. He's in 5th place at the moment, and he's putting up a hell of a fight. There you can see his car in the background there. Both him and his teammates. Racing Point, Lex is now 1.4 seconds ahead, sorry. So let's quickly keep an eye on that battle, and let's quickly jump to Stig. He's now got DRS, he's got it. Let's quickly switch to the interval. Figgy's defending on the inside. Figgy's keeping the inside line. He's got him. Is he going to be able to outbrake him, though? He is. Figgy's looking to make a move down the inside, though. Oh, look how deep Stig's gone. He's lost out again. Figgy has got perfect car positioning at the moment. He's doing an absolutely fantastic job, Figgy is, on his return race to OFR. Oh, bit of a strange entry into the corner there by Stig. I'm not sure what he was doing there, actually. You normally go wide and tuck it in so you can get on that throttle early, but both of these drivers kind of took to the inside here. I think Figgy was defending, and Stig was just staying there just in case Figgy made a mistake. But look at that, Figgy's still struggling. He's going through turn 19 here. Final corner now on lap 7, half race distance. Smalley picks up a penalty. And there he goes, Stig with DRS as well. He's got him, and now Bondevine's got DRS too. Bondevine's going to make a move on him. Got a perfect rear view of this at the moment through the Renault wing there. Figgy outbraking himself almost. Yes, he has. And Bondevine's going to get him here. Oh, pushed him a little bit wide there, and he spun. Figgy has spun. Oh no! And he's reset to track again. Double season ban. Okay, let's watch the replay and just see what happened there, guys. So I've got a perfect rear view of this. Look at this. So we've got Bondavine going down the inside because Figgy outbroke himself. Bondavine's claimed the apex, and I suppose he's entitled to the racing line there. Figgy kind of just gets pushed off track though, and yes, spins and then resets the track. This is not going to be the greatest return in the end, is it there, Figgy? Nope, but let's get back to the race now and see what's going on up ahead. So we've got roughly a 7/10 gap between 1, 2 and 2 and 3. Lex has dropped back down to P4 now, so something happened there. And Bondavine and Stig are battling here. Bondavine with the DRS, Stig without it. Through 12 they go, looking stable, but I think Bondavine's going to be able to pounce here. Bondavine unfortunately DNF from the first race, but we're seeing his true pace here with no assist in the second race. He's looking good. Oof, a little bit of a change in direction from Stig there. He's allowed to do that though. He only made one move, but he kind of forced Bondavine to make a mistake there. Very clever work from Stig. Bondavine's going to be a bit, I suppose he's going to be a little bit angry with that one though, and I'm sure he's going to fight back now as Stig takes a little bit too much curb there, has to hover over that brake for a little bit longer than normal, and look at this, Bondavine's about to claim P1, DRS open, downhill, gravity on his side, DRS on his side, wind resistance on his side, here we go, Bondavine down the inside, is he going to be able to outbrake him? It looks like he is, let's see where his car is, it's behind him completely, but is Stig going to be able to fight back here? No, he's not. Bondavine has the traction, he has the racing line, and he has the apex. Bondavine P1. Now let's quickly take a look at those penalties though, just to see what they're looking like. It's 3 seconds for everyone but Nick Figgy at the moment. Now Stig has got a very, very fast Anava behind him now as well. Let's quickly switch to the TV pod and see, not TV pod, sorry, the TV cam, I don't know what it's called, spectator cam, and see what's going on. So 5 tenths between 1 and 2, 5 tenths between 3 and 2. This is going to be close. There's going to be a bit of a DRS train down this back straight for everyone but Bondavine right now. You can see he's trying to break the toe. The gap's still hovering around 5 tenths though. He's safe for now. And he's held on to that too. He has held on to that. So it's going to be a few more corners before we might see an overtake here. I want to quickly ride on board with Nava though, just to see if he's going to be able to do anything here. Early upshift there from Danny. You can see he's still getting used to the throttle, but he's doing those early upshifts just to help him out on that traction. He's got to fight back though. He needs to stay within 6 tenths in order for that DRS to work on the main straight. He's gone wide here. He's going to wait to come back on track. The best thing to do is try and avoid a penalty there. AJ, no justice for you. And here goes Stig on Bondavine as well. He's just too far behind. You need to be within those 5 tenths before. Oh, down the inside he goes. He's kind of blocking the corner there. I always picked up a penalty for that as well. I think that's fair. He's now got 6 seconds. Bondavine only has 3. I think he outbroke himself there and had to kind of cut the apex in order to avoid Bondavine's car. Oh, when he's cut the corner again, he needs to be careful. He needs to be careful here because Danny is going to pounce as soon as he gets an opportunity. Maybe just for some promotion, we'll just put the OFR logo right there. Everyone can see it now. No, I'm kidding. Okay, back to the race. Stig 6 tenths now. Danny's dropping back a little bit though. Oh no, he's not. It's Stig that's dropping back. Those times just switched. It was 1 second to 6 tenths, and now it's 6 tenths to 1 second. Wow, these guys are just trading sector times at the moment. Stig's picked up another penalty. Stig's got 9 seconds worth of the penalty right now. What on earth is happening? Right on board with Danny because he's going to be the next to pounce, I think. Danny's dropped back a little bit. He said, oh, they both have. Oh, Bondavine's just... Okay, here we go. Danny, if he can keep penalty free for the rest of this race, these last 5 laps, or 4 laps once he crosses the line, he's going to get a P1 here. He needs to just hold that 1 second gap and he needs to keep on track. Danny could get Danny could get a race win here. He could get a race win. Now, let me quickly just load up the OFR app on my phone, just to quickly see if he's actually got any race wins at the moment. Let's have a look and flick through. So, race wins in order from the first race of the season. Let's just wait for it to load. Oh, we've got Stig and Bondavine getting a little bit closer here. It was Hyder, Bossman, Stig, Bossman. You can do it. Bossman again, Stig. Danny, oh, Danny did get a race win in Mexico. He got a race win in Mexico, and that was it. So this is going to be his second race win of the season in Formula 1 Division 3. Let's see if he can do it. He's got a tall order. Stig's catching Bondavine as well. He had a yellow in Sector 2 and 3. Lex has pitted and come back all the way in P6. AJ, the day you're president is the day before the world burns. Danny's still only got 3 seconds, so Danny is still looking at P1 at the minute. His last 3 laps are going to be crucial. He needs to avoid a penalty at all costs. That gap is now 2.7 seconds though. He needs to speed up a little bit. Bondavine's just got 6 seconds of penalties. Oh, this is Danny's. This is Danny's race to win. Oof. This is going to be an interesting one at the end now. Lex is just 2.3 seconds behind Smalley at the minute as well. And Hazy's 27 seconds behind Lex. He's just coming... Where is Hazy? He's just coming up to turn 11... turn 12, there he is. No, turn 11, sorry. Yeah, turn 11. A lot going on this race. A lot going on. Stig is still catching Bondavine here as well as they go through Sector 1. Bondavine's made a mistake there, and look at this. Stig needs to capitalise. Danny needs to keep his cool here, let these two duel. He just needs to let them do their thing and let penalties take away. We've all been looking at that mistake there. We've all been in the position where, you know, we're in P3, there's penalties ahead, and we want to get the overtake done on track. It is not necessary. Take your time, be cool, and just be consistent. That's all he's got to do. Mick, I know you like to think I'm involved in black magic for reasons I cannot say on the stream, but I will not curse the kid. I will not curse him. I'm so nervous right now. I'm so nervous. Still, 6 seconds, 9 seconds, 3 seconds, 6, 9, 3. Also, that reminds me, you need to send me a link to your YouTube channel so we can add you as a moderator for the comments so you can mute AJ when it's being a naughty boy. Hazy's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. Danny's dropped back 1.4 seconds, but again, he just needs to be cool. Now, here we go. DRS again for Stig. He's got it open, but the gap's increased to around 7/10 now. Smalley's in last place at the minute with a 6 seconds worth of a time penalty, actually, sorry. So that must have been what that yellow in Sector 1 and 2 was. Second to last lap here, boys. Ooh, bit of a mistake there again by Stig. Now, where's Danny? Danny's 1.9 seconds behind right now, so he's okay. Let's switch to the leader just so we can see exactly how far behind he is. He's 3 seconds behind. He's got 3 seconds to play with for the next 1.5 laps. You can do it, Danny boy. You can do it. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Bondavine because he has had an absolutely amazing race here. He's fought off Stig. Oh, a big lock up there, big lock up. But he's fought off Stig, you know, pretty much the last half of this race. We got a yellow. We got a yellow. That was Figgy, I believe. He's been reset into track again. Maybe. Three to the 1, to the 1 to the 3. Robot is aging of morbid obesity. AJ, behave yourself. Oh no, who's that? It's Danny. I've done it. I've jinxed him. I've jinxed him. I've jinxed him. Could you all take off your hats and have a moment of silence for my terrible cursing? Mick, it looks like you were right. That is entirely my fault. Back to... I can't. We might as well just close down OFR. What have I done to the poor boy? Oh no. Guys, I know this is no way to end the stream, but I don't know what to say. I'm absolutely speechless. AJ, as soon as you join the chat, it's everyone. It's AJ's fault. Don't FFS me, Castle. This is all AJ. His little 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3 was a hex. He hexed Danny. Now, Bondivine is actually catching up to the back of Stig right now, so Stig has done the overtake, but right now, Bondivine is going to be taking the win because of that 9 seconds worth penalty compared to Bondivine's 6. Unless these two want to wipe each other out. But we don't want that to happen, of course. Bondivine's looking... Oh, Bondivine's gone wide here. He's not picked up a penalty, though. Lex has picked up a penalty. These two are dueling left, right, left, right. Oh, AJ, what did you do? What did you do? We've got yellow in sector 1. I think that's Hazy who's going to be working. Oh, there's a little bit of contact there between Stig and Bondivine. But it's looking like Bondivine's going to take the win. Yes, he is. So it's Bondivine first, Stig second. Danny, I mean, he's had an amazing race. He made a mistake, unfortunately, but he is still getting used to the wheel. Unfortunate for Danny, AJ decided to join the chat and basically mess him up completely. But he is going to get a very, very well-deserved podium. Another podium for him. I mean, you can't really expect anything more from him, bearing in mind it's his first week on the wheel. So congratulations, Danny. Should be proud of that. Next up, it's going to be Nick Figgy, the person who keeps resetting to track on his debut. He's going to be finishing in P4 with a 9-second penalty. Next up is going to be Lex, who's finishing in P5. 10 points for Ferrari again, so Lex has picked up a healthy amount of points for his team this week, and he's going to be finishing in P5. Good job. We've got Hazy. Smalley's already been lapped, so he's finished already as well. And Hazy is going to be the last one to cross the line. Mick, don't you dare. I'm just heartbroken. I really am. Congrats to Bondivine though. Absolutely amazing race from him. Battled with Stig. Last 7 laps of the race. It was phenomenal to watch. And it is a well-deserved win for him. It is very, very well-deserved. And that's the race over. I mean, I know it's a bit depressing. It's a very depressing way to end the stream, guys, but congratulations, Bondivine, for winning and getting driver of the day. And congrats to Stig as well, a double podium for him. Decent driver. Let's get him up to D2 as soon as possible, mate. And that's the race done, guys. So, big points for Racing Point there. And there we have it. Everyone with a penalty as well. So that's it. So, tomorrow is going to be GTS D3 racing around the Red Bull Ring in Austria. That's going to be at 7 PM UTC. On Thursday, we've got Monza in the Super Formula cars at 7 PM UTC, and then after that, 2 hours later, we've got the ACC race around the Hungaro Ring on PC. Then on the weekend, we've got USA again twice for D1 and D2, and we've got Red Bull Ring again on Sunday twice for D1 and D2. And that's it for this week. So thanks very much, guys, and hopefully we can see you tomorrow where I believe Ash is going to be commentating. So thanks very much, guys.